'cause with me they're all the same. I hug them and I squeeze them, I don't even know their name. They call me the wanderer, yeah, the wanderer. I roam around, around.
Alright, hello everybody, it is Redmare Gaming Nerd coming at you with my first ever review video. This video is going to be reviewing 7 Days to Die, and the way that it's going to work is it's going to be a bit similar to Angry Joe styles of videos. There's a little bit of a skit at the start of the video. At the start of this video there was a guy riding a motorcycle, right, with the Wanderer stuff and all that, and then the comparison. But anyways, this video is going to be very similar to Angry Joe style of reviewing games. I'm going to be talking to you personally about the game and showing some stream clips of me playing the game and talking about it, and kind of talking about it here and there. So hope you all enjoy this video. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's just get right into the guts of this video and what the point of this video is. Is 7 Days to Die a bad game? No. Is it a good game? Definitely not.
Right off the bat, this is a open world, randomly generated, and, well, it kind of depends on what you want to pick. A randomly generated survival game. You can also pick a character, which, to me, all these characters really don't have a difference. Like, they really don't. I mean, they all look freaking crazy. And truthfully, I don't know why they had to go with such a, I don't know, a flashy, just average, painfully average, I don't know, just game design. Like, this game is still an alpha ever since it was developed in 2012. Still an alpha, and I am playing this on the Xbox One. The PC has the advantage here because the developers focus on the PC, which they really shouldn't. You can buy this game for $35 digitally. I don't know if there's a disc version. I think there's a disc version, honestly. Anyways, this game has made all kinds of money. Just because I'm sure a lot of people that enjoy survival games, we all want a good survival game that is multiplayer and just interesting and fun and different. Survival, not survival shooter, survival, where you have to scavenge, you have to build structures, you can inhabit structures that are broken down, you can make them in your new base, you can make awesome structures. There is a solid, very solid foundation in this game, but for some reason it's just shallow. It's just this. There's nothing else here. I don't know where it is. I feel like the developers were extremely lazy about this game, and they could have made it something that people really, really would want to buy. And now I actually really did want to buy this game because I watched Markiplier play this in like 2012, 2013. And I really enjoyed watching it, and it made me want to play it, but I was like, oh, it's on PC, blah. And then the console port came, and this game's freaking ugly, dude. This game looks like it's made in 2011. I mean, right off the bat, we can look at these characters, and holy shit, they are ugly. Like, what is that? Is that a monobrow? Are you Frankenstein? What is the forehead about? What's going on here? But then again, survival is...
The best way that I could put it is it barely qualifies as an average gathering, surviving, zombie survival game. It barely qualifies as an average game like that. The only thing that really holds it up is how expansive the world is. There's a few other things too. How the world is always different every single time. It makes you feel like there is value in this game because everything is going to be different every time, right? unless you play in the same world, and it generates this kind of not endless experience, because this game really does get repetitive. The gameplay is very repetitive, but what I'm saying is the worlds are so expansive and so different that that is something that brings you to this game, I don't know, every once in a while, right? This is a game that's not really meant to be played for hours. I could only play it for like an hour before I'm like, God, this is fucking boring, dude. What the fuck? The developers really neglect the console side of 7 Days to Die, PS4 and the Xbox, and we don't have any updates. Well, PC is on like Alpha 19 and we're on Alpha 16 or something like that. And this is a game that costs $35 upfront, and the value, to me, in my opinion, the value barely holds it up. The price. If it was $60, that would be a game that I would not recommend to go out and buy. No way. But for $35, a little over 30, some of the best arcade games out there, it barely holds itself up as an average survival game. And it's just the gameplay is so repetitive. Gathering the same shit, gathering the same crap, gathering.
But unfortunately, the graphics are a bit muddy. And don't worry, I'm not saying graphics are everything in the game, but it would be nice to look at the world and see it be pretty and awful at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, just have the lighting be so fucking good. Maybe have the trees have shadows, have the water have some life to it. Maybe add some see-through ability with it. Do you know what I mean? So we could see into the bottom of the lake or the river that we're looking at, and add some life into the world. Maybe tweak the skybox, make it much more higher resolution, make it prettier to look at night so you can always look up to the stars and get distracted. If this was a thing in this game would be a steal at $35. They just need to tweak some bugs here and there. They need to tweak the stupid AI where they get stuck on a tree and they're just bouncing all the time and spinning and shit. It's stupid, but pretty much kill zombies is to, well, for me anyways, I run at them, back off, have them hit towards me, and then they miss, I hit them, they're stunned, they're dead. That simple. This is looking nice though, I'm liking this. This guy's hard. This guy is definitely one of the most tough zombies to fight. Other than the lumberjack. Let me spend some time to back off and gain some regen or stamina. I mean, we could just leave him here, but he might have some loot. This is beautiful, by the way. I have to say, right now, this looks pretty damn good in my opinion. Look at all the vegetation. Every single one of these that you see is breakable and will give you something from it. Every single one. Like this cotton, you can make clothes, I believe, from that. And you need plant fibers to secure your tools, kind of like some sort of a adhesive. Do you know what I mean? And these little shrubs here give you wood. So that's a nice feature of this game. I ain't dead yet. I don't know if you get, I think you do get bonus damage for hitting them in the head. I do indeed think that. Should I be out? It's getting kind of dark. I don't have flashlight. I don't have night vision.
Right, but some people enjoy that endless grinding and gathering and scavenging of this game, and there is a leveling system, there is skills, I believe, but they're not very in-depth. There's no like super unique perks or anything like that that just completely make your character unique, and there's no character customization. There's just these average looking dudes where you can pick from and be like, oh well, I'll be Clint Eastwood, I guess. You know, there's just nothing really unique about this game. the foundation is there, right? You have these expansive worlds with different things everywhere, and it's very large too. But it's so painfully average and repetitive that it holds it way down to an average survival game. Then again, this game is in alpha as it stands right now in June 2017. But the thing is, it has been in alpha since like 2012. And in my opinion, that's a little ridiculous. I mean, some of the best indie games that I've ever played are, in my opinion, are far more superior and addictive than this game. For $1, you can buy these indie games on the Xbox 360 marketplace. I'm talking about Murder Miners, right? You can fuck around with your friends, create maps, and shoot people. It's a lot of fun. Castle Miner Z is another game that's $1, and it's very similar to 7 Days to Die, except it doesn't have as much depth to it. It's just the same expansive map, but it's just so unique, in my opinion, that it's fun. For $1? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's such a good game in my opinion, but 7 Days to Die is just one of those games that's held back by its repetitive gameplay. Oh, the ugly ass world. The water is ugly, the textures on the ground are ugly, the zombies are ugly, the sky is ugly. It looks like it was drawn by a fucking intern.
Now, I think I keep saying this, I'm like a broken record, but I really enjoy the concept of this game. The concept of an open world zombie survival game where you have to scavenge, craft, and live with what you have is really cool in my eyes. But unfortunately, it's not the best. It could be better. It definitely could be better if they would just tweak some things and reskin everything here, because this is just ugly. But at the same time, the zombie apocalypse is going to be ugly, am I right? Let me put a wood door here, a couple of them. Add that into a biome where it makes sense for there to be gross water, like a radiation zone or something like that, you know what I mean? So it makes sense that it's nasty water. Alright, let's get some of this. We have meds. These are actually important. I have a beaker and rocket launcher schematic. Don't need that because, well, I just can't craft it, you know what I mean? I can't build it because I don't have the parts for it, but I'll read it anyways. I'll read you up. Rocket launcher. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time to scavenge. I want to get a boiling pot or something like that. Cooking pot.
Basically, if you're one of those people that enjoy playing survival games with your friends, or enjoy zombie survival games with large expansive world, basically like a zombie Minecraft weird hybrid thing, if you grab a friend of yours, don't play this game alone, grab a friend of yours, play some survival, get out there in the world and explore, and this game might be a fun game for you guys to play. So I just thought I'd add that in real quick. Put any effort, gonna put like fucking 240p textures on these rocks. I mean, the game is ugly to look at up close. However, if you look at it from a distance and you're admiring everything, it actually looks impressive. Like you can see, oh shit, do you see that over there? We can go there. Oh shit, right? And then these beautiful patches of flowers in the grasslands, these beautiful, just all of this greenery and vegetation in the world that is really nice, right? But it's not high quality enough. Do you know what I mean? They went for quantity over quality. However, this game is as wide as an ocean, but has the depth of a puddle. There are a lot of blocks in this game. You have like red cabin, wood, cobblestone frames, wood frames, concrete, steel, all of this crap, but it takes so long to get all that shit. Good luck trying to get it after hours of grinding and fighting off the zombies. And speaking of zombies, Are there any unique ones? No! No! Left 4 Dead has more unique zombies than this motherfucking game. And that is a game you could buy at GameStop for like $5. And it's gonna be more, I don't know, just addictive than this game. I'm drawing a lot of comparisons here because 7 Days to Die is a unique game, right? And I want to be able to compare it to something out there, something zombie-ish, something survival-ish. And let's compare it straight, okay, apples to apples here. We have 7 Days to Die, we have Ark Survival Evolved. Which one wins? Ark Survival Evolved. They put hours of development and updated the consoles and PC frequently, making sure that there are as less bugs as possible, adding new and interesting items in every once in a while, and keeping the game fresh and new, so where every time you come back, hey, oh shit, there's a new bow or something, oh shit, right? But 7 Days to Die, I haven't seen it updated in like months. Like I said, the developers are neglecting the console base, and that is a fucked up thing to do because they got most of their money from us console players, right? I mean, we're desperate for like anything new and unique, and we were like, oh shit, oh, we got this cool survival game that's like Rust, which Rust is only on PC. Oh shit, we got this game, just, you know what I mean? And it's just disappointing.
This next clip is going to be a direct clip from a 40-minute live stream from a Fun Pimp developer named Joel. I'm just going to pull out a minute or two of gameplay footage on the PC version, Alpha 16 version. I was incorrect about the comparison that I made between console and PC, but this is the Alpha 16 Experimental, I believe it's called, with upgraded water visuals, some vultures, and the textures on the blocks are much better. So I'm just going to pull a clip from that real quick.
Now we're planning some better bird AI for Alpha 17. I think we can get by with what we put in for this build, though. It's not too bad. It's way better than the old Hornets. We took those out, so the infected, mutated Hornet things are gone in favor of something more believable and lore friendly. Shit. Look at that, dead nurse or something. Maybe they should just slump over instead of standing up before they die. Note to self. Same water, but it looks better, and that's a good step. Immersion, you know, is fun in my mind. You know, if you can just get lost in the experience, you know, when you're playing, I love it when that happens. And Alpha 16 with the, you know, the distant POIs and improved water, much better wildlife. I think you guys are really going to get sucked into this build bigger and better than ever. So here's a look at the old timer zombie, kind of the guy you see in the old West towns. We've redone him, got rid of the UMA version, and yeah, this is a custom modeled and textured version, so looks better, runs better. The UMA zombies were kind of an experiment. It didn't really pan out so well. The functionality is still in there, but we've replaced them with stuff that just looks better and it's going to perform better, which is probably what allowed us to, one of the steps we've taken that's given us a lot of more texture memory, because the atlases that they were on were really big and wasteful. So we don't waste an inch on one of these skins for these guys. Every pixel is used almost, and what that's going to do for us, you know, is, like I said, you can have 64 zombies on your Horde Night now. So big improvement. Hopefully it runs good. You know, if things go south during testing with this change, we might have to clamp it back some, but we're going to try to support, you know, that many zombies at your base, you know, and people that jack those numbers up.
If there is ever a full release or a beta or something like that, it's currently in alpha. Maybe if it goes into beta and it changes, gradually, and you know, they update all these textures and make the zombies more interesting, or just make the worlds more interesting and add new items in, then maybe this will be a game that will get an improved rating from me. But I have to say, the score that I'm going to have for this game, the rating system I'm going to use first, is going to be pretty much exactly the same as Angry Joe's. Take a lot of inspiration from him, and I want to spread that gaming knowledge and reviewing games. So the way his chart or score thing works is a 5 out of 10 is average, right? That's not like an F or like an awful game. An awful game would be like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. And a good game would be like 7 to 8 out of 10, and perfect is 10 out of 10 status, right? But for me, a final score that I have to say for this game is going to be 5 out of 10. It's average, and if it wasn't held up by the large and expansive worlds that are kind of interesting, and if it wasn't for the foundation and the potential that I see of this game, I would have given this game a 4 out of 10 instead of 5 out of 10, which is average. I must remind you on that. So that's it for this 7 Days to Die review. This is my first review video I'm ever going to make. I'm going to put a lot of work into this. So I hope you all did enjoy this video, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see some of my videos. Without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Adios.